Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is November 9th and I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video for the price of silver. This is silver's daily chart, and to quickly go over what I stated last week and showed you last week, I showed you this ascending channel. I basically in all honesty, I told you that I expected the price of silver to move higher. But I also said that channels break. They either break to the upside or to the downside. And if we heard good news coming out of the trade deal or trade talks, then silver was going to break to the downside. Or if we had bad news coming out, or if we had more repo news and more liquidity being injected into the financial markets from the Fed, then we were going to have a pop in the price of silver, and it moved higher. As you can see, this is the channel here. It was broken to the downside really early in the week. These other lines here that you can see, these were where I was showing you where bull flags were happening. We had a large one here, and then we had a small one here, and I expected possibly another small one here. But it really, you could say right here was a small one on Monday, and then Tuesday it just shot on down and continued to fall down for the rest of the week. Now, the reason behind the fall in price was because we had good news, or possible hopes of good news coming out of the trade deal. That made the market giddy for most of the week. We had new highs in the Dow all last week, and I think at least more than once or twice. And that's a negative for gold and silver. Gold and silver are safe havens, and people sell silver and gold when the market's rising. So that's clearly what happened. The ascending channel was broken, so we can remove that. And we can also remove these little bull flags because they don't matter a whole lot anymore either. As far as a new pattern that has shown itself in silver and gold's price charts. Let me see here. We have a falling wedge pattern. I'll show you gold's real quick. Gold, same way. I just did the gold video, and here you can see that silver also has one. A lot of times I tell you at the beginning of my videos that I put gold and silver together. Basically, the reason why I didn't put them together this time was because the review was different. Gold wasn't in a channel, and silver was, and I was optimistic on on silver last week, and I wasn't so much on gold. But clearly, gold and silver moved together last week, and I didn't say that last week, so I just wanted to cover my bases and show you where I messed up. So, anyways, for the outlook for silver, I do expect it to rise. In the MACD and the RSI, excuse the pop-up there, on the MACD and the RSI, we can see they're both in oversold territory. If we go to the 4-hour chart, it also shows it a little bit more drastically that that silver is in oversold territory. Clearly on the RSI, it's been well below in oversold territory. So, so that's technical analysis. On the fundamental side, one, Trump said there's not going to be any rollback. So that helps the price of gold and silver to move higher, as well as next week. Let me get that to go off. Trump has a speech at the Economic Club of New York. Traders are going to be looking to see if he says anything more on the trade deal. Maybe a possibility that he states that he will roll back tariffs. I know traders want him to say that, as far as traders in the market, not so much the traders in gold and silver, but if he does say anything positive on the trade deal, we'll likely see gold and silver fall. That comes out on Tuesday. And then Jerome Powell he testifies in front of Congress on Wednesday and Thursday. So that will likely help gold and silver move higher, because I don't expect hawkish words to come out of that testimony from Jerome Powell next week. So as for the outlook for silver, I do expect it to rise. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks the 1750 level. Above that, let me see here. Where's the new resistance? Is around 1833, 1835, I would put it. I would look to see. I would be very surprised if silver broke above the 1820 level. I would put it at around 1825, 1830 is good resistance for silver right now. So again, just to sum up, I do expect silver to bounce to the upside, definitely come up above 1750. Where it stops above that is anybody's guess. And that's it for this week. So I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.